Objective Geology, multiple choice questions with answers. This is the solved question paper of Pondicherry PhD Earth Sciences Entrance Exam 2015 question paper. And I hope this solved question paper is useful for various competitive exams like CSR, NetGate, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 3. Coming to the first question. Which of the following rocks is deposited only by non-biological chemical precipitation? The choices are A. Limestone, B. Coal, C. Halite, D. Churternite. So the correct option is the rock which is deposited only by non-biological chemical precipitation is halite, because if you take coal, so this is formed from the remains of the plants and trees, making it a biological deposit. And limestone, it is primarily formed from the accumulation of shells and skeletons of marine organisms, making it a biological deposit. And if you take halite, this is a mineral formed through chemical precipitation from evaporating saline water, making it non-biological deposit. And if you take chert, it is a chert-arenite. It is a type of sedimentary rock composed of quartz grains and chert, which can be formed through both biological and non-biological processes. So halite is deposited only by non-biological and chemical precipitation. C is the correct option. Next question. Hydrothermal deposits are recognized by A. Occurrence in veins, B. Crustification texture, C. Wall rock alteration, and D. All the above. Hydrothermal deposits are recognized by wall rock alteration. So hydrothermal deposits are often recognized and explored by identifying and studying the wall rock alteration that occurs as hot mineral rich fluids which interact with the surrounding rocks. So hydrothermal deposits are recognized by wall rock alteration. C is the correct option. Next question. Rare metal deposits are commonly associated with A. Cyanide, B. Granite pegmatite, C. Gabbro, D. Carbonatite. Rare metal deposits are commonly associated with granite pegmatite, which are highly evolved granitic rocks that can be enriched in elements like lithium, beryllium, niobium, tantalum, and rare earth elements. So rare metal deposits are commonly associated with granite pegmatite. B is the correct option. Next question. PGE refers to a group of 6 precious metals, including the choices are A, B, C, D are given. So from this, PGE refers to a group of 6 precious metals. It includes A, that is platinum, palladium, ruthenium, rhodium, iridium, and osmium. A is the correct option. Next question. Which one of the following is a landform created by wave erosion? A. Sea arch, B. Breakwater, C. Spit, D. Estuary. The correct option is A. Sea arch. Sea arches are indeed formed primarily by erosional power of waves, which carve natural openings through headlands over time. Next question. One of the following groups represents the rare metals. A. Lithium, beryllium, niobium. B. Cerium, neodymium, and samarium. C. Tin, tungsten, and molybdenum. C. Copper, lead, and zinc. The correct option is B. Cerium, neodymium, and samarium. Cerium, neodymium, and samarium are all considered as rare earth elements. REEs, also known as rare earth metals. Next question. Trellis drainage is most likely to develop on A. Natural levees, B. Tilted sedimentary rocks, C. Granite, and D. Horizontal layers of volcanic rocks. Trellis drainage it is most likely to develop on tilted sedimentary rock layers. Trellis drainage patterns, these are most likely to develop in areas with the folded or tilted rocks, specifically where alternating bands of resistant and weak rock exist, leading to a pattern of long main rivers with short tributaries entering at right angles. So trellis drainage is mostly likely to develop on tilted sedimentary rock layers. D is the correct option. Next question. The ore metal of one of the following deposits is derived from silicate magma of intermediate composition, transported by and deposited from magmatic hydrothermal fluid, and forms very large deposits of low-grade ore. The choices are A. Grayson tungsten, B. Porphyry copper, C. Hydrothermal uranium, and D. Scan tungsten. So the correct option is B. Porphyry copper. Calcareous, the ore metal of next question. Why don't calcareous sediments form in the deep oceans? A. It is too cold. B. Calcium carbonate dissolves at great depth. C. There is no sunlight. D. There is no oxygen. So the correct option is B. Calcium carbonate dissolves at great depth. Calcareous sediments, which are composed of calcium carbonate, did not form in the deep ocean because the conditions there, including high pressure and low temperatures, causes calcium carbonate to dissolve faster than it can accumulate. So that's why calcareous sediments do not form in the deep ocean. Next question. The ore metals of one of the following deposits are derived from basic volcanic rock transported by and deposited from seawater, hydrothermal fluid, and forms massive sulfide deposits. So these are A. Cypress type copper zinc, B. Sudbury type nickel copper, C. Epithermal silver lead, and D. Kuroko type lead zinc. So the correct option is A. Cypress type copper zinc. Deposits derived from basic volcanic rocks transported and deposited by seawater, hydrothermal fluids that form massive sulfide deposits are indeed associated with Cypress type copper zinc mineralization, specifically known as Cypress type volcanogenic massive sulfide or VMS deposits. Next question. Deccan volcanic flow started at the end of A. Cretaceous, B. Permian period, C. Jurassic, D. Triassic. Deccan volcanic flow, it has started at the end of the Cretaceous. The Deccan volcanic flow or the Deccan traps, they started forming at the end of the Cretaceous period around 65 to 66 million years ago. So A. Cretaceous is the correct option. Next question. The three domains involved in all the ore forming processes are A. Partial melting, transportation and deposition, B. Dissolution, transportation and precipitation, C. Melting, migration and crystallization, D. Source, migration path, and then ore trap. So the correct option is B. Dissolution, transportation and precipitation. The key domains involved in all the ore forming processes are dissolution, transportation and precipitation, where elements are extracted from rocks, transported by fluids and then deposited as ore minerals. Next question. One of the following is a magmatic sulfide deposit. Choices are A. Sudbury copper nickel, B. Cypress type copper zinc, C. Epithermal silver lead, and D. Kuroko type lead zinc. So the correct option is A. Sudbury copper nickel. The Sudbury copper nickel deposits are considered a type of magmatic sulfide deposit specifically associated with an impact generated melt sheet where nickel and copper ores are a consequence of the impact event. Next question. The ore metal of one of the following deposits is derived from rocks of continental crust transported by meteoric water and deposited in organic carbon-rich zones of Phanerozoic arenaceous sediment. The choices are A. Quartz pebble conglomerate type uranium, B. Red bed type copper, C. Unconformity type uranium, and D. Sandstone type uranium. So the correct option is A. Quartz pebble conglomerate type uranium. Quartz pebble conglomerate uranium deposits, also known as paleo quartz pebble conglomerate deposits, are formed from rocks of continental crust transported by meteoric water and deposited in organic carbon-rich zones of Phanerozoic arenaceous sediment. Next question. Green marble mined from Rishabdev area of Aravali fold belt is A. Epidote bearing dolomitic marble, B. Diapsode bearing dolomitic marble, C. Actinolite bearing dolomitic marble, D. Serpentinized peridotite. So the correct option is A. Epidote bearing dolomitic marble. The green marble mined from the Rishabdev area of Aravali fold belt is indeed a type of epidote bearing dolomite marble. Epidote is a common mineral found in metamorphic rocks and its presence in the green marble from Rishabdev is a key characteristic feature. Next question. In the process of froth flotation for concentrating sulfide ores, pine oil and oleic acid are used as A. Collector, B. Frother and collector respectively, C. Modifier, D. Frother. The correct option is B. Frother and collector respectively. In froth flotation for concentrating sulfide ores, pine oil it acts as a frother while oleic acid it acts as a collector. Next question. The asbestos mined from Pulivendula area of Kadapa basin is A. Chrysolite, B. Chiastolite, C. Chrysotile, D. Cristobalite. So the correct option is C. Chrysotile. The asbestos mined from the Pulivendula area of Kadapa basin is primarily of the chrysotile variety, which is a type of white asbestos. The asbestos occurs in association with serpentine developed at the contact of basic intrusive rocks and the Vempalli dolomites. Next question. Asbestos deposits in Pulivendula area of Kadapa basin occur A. At the contact zone between limestone and basic dike, B. At the contact zone between dolostone and basic dike, C. Within limestone, D. Within dolostone. So the correct option is B. at the contact zone between dolostone and basic dike. Asbestos deposits in Pulivendula area of Kadapa Basin are known to occur at or near the contact zone between the dolostone and basic dikes or sills. Next question. Metals in one of the following options are recovered from their ores by acid leaching. The choices are A. Gold and molybdenum, B. Silver and molybdenum, C. Silver and uranium, D. Gold and uranium. So the correct option is A. Gold and molybdenum. Both gold and molybdenum, they can be recovered from their ores using acid leaching, a hydrometallurgical process that involves dissolving metals from ore using acidic solutions. So gold and molybdenum, they are recovered from their ores by acid leaching. A is the correct option. Next question. One of the following is the characteristic mineral assemblage of grayson. A. Quartz microcline sodic plagioclase. B. Quartz muscovite topaz fluoride. C. Quartz orthoclase sodic plagioclase. D. Quartz microcline sodic plagioclase fluoride. So the characteristic mineral assemblage of grayson is B, that is quartz muscovite topaz fluoride. The characteristic mineral assemblage of grayson typically includes quartz muscovite and potentially quartz, tourmaline and fluoride. These are often associated with tin, tungsten and molybdenum ore bodies. Hope you have followed the content and the questions. See you in the next video. Thank you for your time. Hope you can share and subscribe.